Oh, they've removed them.
I watch the psycho.
So the crown lights up and his beads light up. Little King Gator. What were you flashing to get that many? Okay guys, we're back at Universal Studios, Florida. It is a big Mardi Gras day. We're finally gonna watch a Mardi Gras parade. They also have the spooky overlay for the All Housey boutique. There's a new popcorn bucket. The American Sirens are back at the Cursed Coconut Club. We're also gonna be kind of talking about the backstory behind the icon of this year for Mardi Gras. And then also Circus mcgurkus is finally open. There's so much to cover today. It's a beautiful day. It's like 80 degrees. Crowds aren't too bad. Let's head in. Oh God, the cheerleaders are here. The American Cheerleader Cup is happening. Sorry for all cast members and team members having to deal with them. Okay, so on all the merch this year, you're kind of seeing this like skeleton guy. This guy, he's gonna be the icon. He's also popping up in the All Housey boutique and then also the tribute store, and he's actually in the parade. So his name is gonna be Baron Tauntaun, and no, we're not talking about the Star Wars Tauntaun. There's no Luke Skywalker inside of this guy. So Baron kind of stands for kind of like someone who's like noble or like a very important person within an industry. And then Tauntaun, translated in French, is uncle, so it's kind of like a Baron uncle. All right, so the story's gonna begin here, right, at the tribute store River Cruises. So first off, we have this picture of these gators coming out of the water, right? It's kind of like a Planet of the Apes evolution that's happening, right? The gators are just not normal gators. They're super smart and they want to kind of take over the world. As you can see, they're eating a bunch of humans in the background. So now let's go to the front of the tribute store and we'll kind of talk about what happens next. All right, so you're gonna be walking into the PS Songbird. It's like a very nice fancy boat, and then slowly throughout the tribute store it kind of like shows its true colors and kind of how like it's like decrepit. So there's like ghosts and everything. You have the haunted doll. So there's still spirits around, but there's no one still alive on the ship. As you can see, right, the ship has crashed. Something has happened, and you're gonna go into the bayou and it kind of looks like all these ships have been attacked and something has been sinking it, and it looks like the gators, right, are sinking the ships. So you see these wanted posters, right, for Roof Gator and then also Little Prince Gator. So then we can kind of see Baron Tauntaun's ship has been crashed. We will eventually be going into it. Then we kind of go into this dockhouse. There's like some witchcraft that's going on, right? We can see some friends from the other side on the wall. There's also these other skeletons, but they're not alive. They're not moving, they're not talking. Baron is the only one alive and talking. So it looks like somehow through the power of witchcraft, he's been able to like live, right? It looks like kind of they were hiding out from the gators in this spot and they died, but Baron is still alive somehow. So then we're eventually gonna go into the next room, right? You're gonna be going into a ship. So you go into a ship and you kind of see all these maps. It looks like he's traveled all over the world. There's all these different artifacts, right? You have Poseidon's trident. We can see he's like been to Egypt. He's got the key, right, for the Book of the Dead, if you've ever seen the Mummy film. So somehow within all these artifacts, he's been able to like keep his soul alive within his skeleton. You can see that he's, you know, actively practicing voodoo or witchcraft. We can even see on his jacket, it's a alligator jacket. So somehow, right, he's been able to find a way to kill these super smart alligators. And that way is through the one and only Earl the Squirrel, right? If you didn't know, Earl the Squirrel is also a magic card, right? So Earl can like fight. Looks like these squirrels are able to take down gators. So that's kind of like the little backstory behind Baron Tauntaun within the tribute store that I kind of figured out through the different clues. There's no official like story, but I feel like that's what the clues are kind of leading up to. For $40 for all you Stanley lovers out there, they have kind of a knockoff Stanley, but they have a metallic foil design on the front, and then on the back, it'll say Mardi Gras Carnival 2024. 40 bucks. Over here we have Little King Gator, right? He's a popcorn bucket. The Mardi Gras popcorn bucket. First fill is gonna be free. It's gonna be $29.99. I'm happy with the price because normally the popcorn buckets are like 40 or 50 bucks for some reason. We're gonna get this little guy before he sells out. Okay, so that's the Baron Tauntaun story within the tribute store. Now we have to go over to Islands Adventure. We're gonna go review some food at Circus mcgurkus. Then we're gonna talk about what's happening within the All Housey boutique. Okay, we're at Islands right now. It's time to go to Circus mcgurkus. I've probably eaten here once in my entire life. The food is not very good. It's been down for a massive refurb. They've revamped the entire menu. They have mobile ordering now. They have a mobile order window. The menu looks really good. It doesn't look like your standard just chicken tenders and french fries. They're really trying to elevate all these different restaurants with what we kind of see at Minion's Cafe. Circus mcgurkus Cafe. It's stupendous. Let's look at the menu. We got a big top burger, a magician meatball cone, red fish, blue fish, poke bowl, pizza pasta, chicken and biscuits, tame dragon salad, popcorn shrimp box, a roast beef sandwich, and then for dessert they're gonna have a green eggs and ham chocolate cheesecake or a caramel popcorn cupcake, or there's gonna be special drinks, a schneelock, pink lemonade, Coca-Cola Freestyle, or a ringleader rush. So we're gonna try this stuff throughout the next coming months, but let's head in and see what they got. lighting has been worked on. There's no more dust. Everything is so clean. Like, it used to not look very nice. This looks like a brand new restaurant almost. So we're gonna sit down. All the statues are all brand new, they look like. New paint job. You got the little fish right there. But, so you got the table. You'll order and then you put your table number and they will drop off the food for you. There is also a register if you'd like to purchase from the register right over there. So they got vegan options for you.
You got vegan options, dairy-free, making me happy. Got the magician meatball cone thing, but the vegan version. It looks awesome.
So we got the train coming through right now. So far, this is a great addition. I really love this kind of like elevated, fast, casual, quick service where you can kind of like sit down, but you kind of have servers, but you don't have servers. But it's like a more enjoyable experience, right? To kind of get out of the hot sun and enjoy an actual meal instead of feeling like you're just eat something and just shove it down your throat. First off, the drink. I love there's a special collectible cup. Only get here. The first thing we're gonna drink is the Schneelachs lemonade, Minute Maid strawberry lemonade, the cold foam topping with red stars in a collectible cup. I don't know what that foam is, but it's like another little kick of sweetness. The drink is wonderful. It's very familiar, but not too different. The top is kind of like a marshmallow fluff foam, but with kind of the sweetness from the strawberry, it almost kind of creates this like strawberry smoothie flavor. It's nice and simple and fun. I like the collectible cup and the straw. 9 out of 10.
So let's see. And I have a wonderful.
I got the magician meatball cone, homemade meatballs with marinara cavatappi, served with a garlic bread cone. This reminds me a lot of the Cozy Cone Cafe, right? If you've ever had the mac and cheese inside the cone. Wait time, about 5 minutes, not too bad. I like this actual silverware. Pretty tender meatball, nice and juicy. A little bit of flavor in there. Bread cone. It's more of like a pretzel flavoring. A little bit of saltiness in there with kind of the crunch. That's the way to do it. Eat it out of the cone. Really good. Some tender meatballs. Wonderful little garlic cone. Great pasta. This is something I will be eating again. So I think I'm gonna do 8.5 on that. Now it's time for dessert. It's gonna be the green eggs and ham chocolate cheesecake. You open it up, got this small little fork. It almost looks like an Oreo cheesecake. I thought it would be like really in your face with the chocolate flavor. It's almost like a mousse. All right, cheesecake. I'm gonna do a 9 out of 10. Universal's not known for their desserts, really. It wasn't overwhelming with the chocolate flavor, but it was subtly there with a nice creamy cheesecake with kind of like the white chocolate coating. Okay, now that we have like proper lighting, we can look at King Gator. Little guy, right, 30 bucks. On the lanyard, you're gonna have little King Gator right there with some beads, Mardi Gras. You know, right here is where the popcorn is gonna go in. You're gonna come back here. So then on the tail, there's a little on button and off button. So the crown lights up and his beads light up. Little King Gator looks awesome and adorable. And I like that the tail doesn't stick out too far. The plush sticks out too far and it won't fit on the shelf. You don't want to have the lanyard or the strap. Universal's been doing this, where you can remove the lanyard and a little piece of plastic just goes in right there. It just looks like a standard display figure instead of a popcorn bucket. I'm loving the designs that they're doing. Right. Now, this is where you enter normally, but if you want to do mobile ordering, they have a special mobile order pickup right over here. This is where you would originally kind of enter into Grinchmas. Come over here, right, and you'll pick up your mobile order. So it says mobile order and drink pickup. Now they do have a special corn dog that is only for mobile order. The team did great. Wonderful refurb that's happened. It used to be just like sad and depressing. Like it's very welcoming, bright and vibrant and fun. Something for everybody on the menu. Vegan options were good too. So now it's time to go off to the Housey boutique. So we're here. This is gonna be located right before you head into the Wizarding World. It's gonna be the Housey Bayou boutique. Love this stained glass design. Can we get a shirt of this? It's like a skull up here, right? So it's kind of like Bear and Tauntaun right there. It looks like him a little bit. And we got this voodoo doll down here, but it looks like actual stained glass, but it's not. It even like blends in perfectly with the wooden door. Let's head in. So it's like the bayou. We have some sunken ships. So we have some tarot cards right here. This is going to be the Emperor card. Then over here we have the Death tarot card with Tauntaun. Then over here, the Moon. See like a moon and a crystal ball right there. And then over here is going to be the Fool. It looks like we have like a voodoo cart, it looks like. Now this skull we've seen pop up a lot throughout the different tribute stores and Cursed Coconut Club. If you come over here in the corner by the register, we have some symbols on the table. They're changing. A lot of different artifacts in the back. Oh, look at that creepy skull back there. if you listen closely, you can hear the Baron's cackle. The same cackle you'll hear at the end of the tribute store. You'll hear him kind of cackling. All right, so all these symbols are changing right next to the popcorn bucket. Okay, so I feel like this kind of is a prequel to the tribute store, right? We can see the different tarot card symbols popping up on the table. So it looks like Baron Tauntaun was getting a reading. So the symbols that are popping up on the wall and then also the table, you're gonna have first the Fool. So the Fool is gonna be representing kind of a new beginning, having faith in the future. So right, Baron Tauntaun is like gonna find a way to kind of live on, right? A new beginning. And then the next one is gonna be Death, right? So Death is a ending, change, or transformation, right? So it's kind of him transforming into like a skeleton where he's still alive. So the next one I believe is supposed to be the Emperor, right? So it's about authority, a father figure, law and order, leadership, power. So from witchcraft, right? Eventually we kind of see that he's kind of been able to survive and he's very powerful now. And then the last one is gonna be the Moon, right? So the Moon is gonna be a card of illusion and deception. We will eventually see the Moon pop up with Baron in the Mardi Gras Parade. So that's how it kind of like connects, I think. That's what I've come up with. Okay, now before we go off to the Cursed Coconut Club to see the current state of it, has it improved since opening night? We go back in time one day and enjoy the parade, and then we will come back to the Cursed Coconut Club. Okay, welcome to the past. There's a special kid viewing area back here. All right, so they now have a children's parade viewing area right over here, so kids will not be blocked by giant adults. Now the parade is not operating how it normally operates. Now normally it would start here and then go this way, right? It's not doing that. It's going reverse this year. Pulled out that Uno card. It's gonna start here at 6:15 and then it's gonna loop all the way around Universal, and then probably around like 6:30 or 6:40 the parade will end up coming down here and then exiting. Then over here, if you're an annual pass holder, they have a special annual pass holder viewing area. It's about 6:20 right now, so it took 5 minutes for the parade to get here, but I got my camcorder to get a shot of Tyler throwing his little beads to the crowd. All right, so the theme this year is elements. So you got what, the sun, the moon, earth, wind, and fire, and water. That's gonna be the 6 themed floats. Then they also have the returning floats from the years in the past. What happened, man? All your hair turned into beads in that hat. What were you flashing to get that many?
You don't even want to know.
Hey, Mardi Gras this year. It's great. Great food, great drinks. The costumes are really good. I feel like every single float got an upgrade. The lighting package is so amazing. The videos just do not do it justice. You got to see it in person. I think Universal knocked it out of the park this year. Let's go to Curse Coconut Club. It's a private event again. Okay, welcome back. There's no private event tonight, so we are going to go to the Curse Coconut Club. It's also Bob Marley's birthday, so they're kind of doing a little celebration. All right, here we go. Curse Coconut Club. They got fog, but it's not the proper HHN smell. All right, it looks like a little bit more detail has popped up. It does look a little bit better. I think they did work on it a little bit. So the American Sirens are singing at 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30. So we're gonna be seeing the 6:30 show. All right, looks like the team has added some more little details. It's feeling a little bit more immersive. Opening night was just kind of bare, but it's the little details that make it feel different. All right, so you have like the ravens everywhere with the cages. Then we got this little angel right there with the raven. Mr. Raven.
Yeah.
Where are we right now? What establishment are we in?
Oh, this is the Cursed Coconut Club. This is my little world between worlds.
Yeah.
Where the living, the dead, and everything in between can imbibe in some spirits.
Oh, I see some cards here.
Oh, yes. No, this is just something I fidget with. You know, just keep my hands busy. Idle hands, you know. We've got about 5 minutes and the ladies should be on. And once they start singing, you're not going to want to leave.
Over here on the stage is where the sirens are going to pop up.
Welcome, everyone, to the Cursed Coconut Club. Thank you, all you beautiful souls, for being here. Look at you all, the living and for the dead. Thank you for coming back. Look at everybody. Well, I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. You're not going to want to leave what you really did sing. So let the blues and the beads back in your souls forevermore as you enjoy the American Sirens.
Don't take my name, don't take fame, don't need a playground to run history. I want your psycho, be a vertical strength.
Menus are no longer a piece of paper. It's like a hard plastic, got a higher quality print on it. We're popping upstairs. Okay, do we have stuff in frames? Let's see. Oh, they removed them. They removed them. Now there's nothing here.
Yes, you love me. I can only leave that it all. Good day, and even got your way. And that means when I lie, better do all the things. What a few days for me. For me, I don't want to live.
So we came upstairs, the downstairs cocktail we brought upstairs. because you can only get it downstairs. It's gonna be the Drive Me Batty, a rich blend of Cousin aged light rum, Lua, Bailey's Irish cream, and Coca-Cola topped with chocolate shaving. It's not terrible. I'm not gonna get it again though, but it was kind of like a rum and Coke milkshake. It was okay, 7 out of 10, right? A 7 out of 10 is like a C. It was passable. It's the best drink I've had so far at the Coconut Club. So we got the next drink. You can only get upstairs. The Grasshopper. It just kind of looks like blue milk with chocolate on top. It doesn't look very green. Green creme de menthe, white creme de cocoa, with some heavy cream with chocolate shavings on top. Second one with chocolate on it. It starts off like an Andes Mint and ends with mouthwash. It is 6 out of 10. It just doesn't have a good aftertaste. I will say they did improve upon a bunch of stuff. A lot more detail added. I like that there's singers downstairs. You have the American Sirens, then you have the jazz singer up here. So the Coconut Club I think is a good one night visit, but it's not like a multi-night visit where you gotta come back, kind of keep looking for different clues every time you're here. We got some improvements. They've all been put down correctly. They're not sticking out. They're not rattling. Nothing is overlapping. They did a good job. Same thing down here. These have all been fixed. Okay guys, we're back in the office now. Let's kind of talk about our little day at Islands of Adventure and Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is great this year. I think if you've never been to Mardi Gras, this is a good year to come. Food is great, drinks are great, atmosphere is great. The parade is awesome. It looks beautiful. Current Studios really did an incredible job creating something new and unique and special. And I feel like also Current Studios probably updated the older floats, the ones that are used kind of every year. And this popcorn bucket. Look how cute little King Gator is, and he lights up. So this is how he looks comparable to the plush. I think the popcorn bucket looks better than the plush because like you can actually display it. This tail just sticks out. This thing will fit directly on the shelf. And then also Circus mcgurkus is a great addition to Islands Adventure. It's kind of like Minions Cafe of Islands. It's much needed, kind of a higher elevated food. I cannot wait to go back and try the rest of the menu. Let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts about Mardi Gras this year? Will you be going? What's your favorite float that you saw? There's so much more coverage planned for you. There's so much HHN stuff going on behind the scenes this week. So we got lots of updates coming. On that note, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button. Join the family. I love the family! Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Universal Studios and Mardi Gras around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon. Many. You don't even want to know. Hey, no, no, hey, no. All right, give it a 1, give it a 2, give it a Hooterade.